It's good.
Did you have a long vacation?
No, I just visited another classes.
All right, no drama. So how's everything?
Hello guys.
Oh, hello, Rinat.
Nice to see you again.
Yes, likewise, good to see you.
So I missed you yeah, for a week.
Yeah, it's been a week. Good to see you back. And hello, Stas. Also, welcome, Stas.
Hello, Alan. Yes, I have the same feeling. I missed you a lot on this weekend.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Because then the schedule appeared, there is no you, and I have a panic. I'm beginning to writing for tech support. Where is Alan? What do you do with him?
No, don't worry. They didn't do anything with me.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I think
They just
sometimes.
cannot do anything.
Yeah. Sometimes they maybe they get really busy and they don't upload my lesson plans or my lessons on time. So they do it maybe on Sunday instead. Oh, we're gonna have a full class.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Lydia, Xenia, Alex.
Hello.
Hello.
And Cyril. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to see you guys. Yeah.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, we're having a good crowd here. And Natasha. Hello, Natasha. Maybe she can't hear me. Natasha, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Oh, there you go. Hello. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, guys, how was your day? First day of the week. Are we happy?
Of course.
Oh, that was sarcastic.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's been really cold over here, so we had some snow. I mentioned maybe to some of the students in the morning. It was very cold over the weekend. We had a bit of snowfall, and now you know, some of the smaller streets are frozen, like my street. They didn't put the salt onto the street, so yeah, I have to drive really carefully. And but thankfully, the bigger roads are fine. Yeah.
And why, by the telling us that they're cold, how much cold?
Actually, it's nothing compared to what you're experiencing. But I don't know. It feels really cold.
Yeah.
It's we have a bit of a wind and it's very chilly. Today. Yeah.
You have a moisture air, damp
Yes.
air, you know, because you are surrounded with the ocean, and
Yeah, we're not very far
even
from
if
the
it's
sea.
even if it's -2, for example, it's like in our country, in my city. Even if it's -2, it's very cold. I was in Moscow and it was -30, and it was not so cold as sometimes here, you know, when it's -5 and damp air, and with sea breeze, and it's killing you right away.
Exactly.
Very cold.
Yeah, it does make a difference whether the city is, you know, more inland or whether it's on the coastline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's been happening, guys? Lydia, good to see you. I see you've got your camera working.
Yes.
Excellent.
But in darkness.
That's fine, no problems. You know, sometimes it's good for me and I think the other students as well to see everyone's reaction and to make sure that we're all happy, we're smiling, you know, and sometimes, you know, when people have expressions on their faces, or when you're trying to explain something, especially, I mean, it helps. Yeah, and Cyril, you were traveling recently, weren't you?
Yeah, I was in Poland.
Yeah, how's that?
Oh, it's pretty nice. It's not so good as I expected, but you know, I thought if it's Europe, it should all should be splendid. The streets should be clean. You know, shouldn't be a garbage. But maybe it's just a Poland. Maybe it's not a German, of course, but they're not far from Ukraine. You know, with from Kiev. It's a bit better, I would say, but not so much as I was expected. You know.
Mm, I see. Okay, and you've returned, yeah? When did you return?
Yeah, 2 days ago I returned 2 days ago, and I was in Kiev. I sent all my documents for applying to French visa,
Okay.
and if they give me in maybe 3 or 4 days, I will know, and I will go to
Oh, so
France.
you will go to
France.
France, yeah.
Yeah, France. I will go to France.
Cool. Very nice.
Yeah. So I will have something to compare with, you know.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, it will be good. Anyone else planning to travel somewhere soon? Nobody?
No.
No.
Okay. Well, yeah, hi Xenia. Did I say hi to you? I don't know.
Yes, hi, you said hi to me.
Yeah, hi. Natasha, we haven't seen you for a few days. How's everything, Natasha? How's work?
Yes, I had today a very nice, very pleasant day for me. I was a bit leisure. I have never done today and never made today. I am only watching TV. It was very nice for me.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I also try to relax. Actually, this weekend for me was spectacular. You know why? Because we, Arsenal, have beaten Manchester City on their home ground, which is a spectacular result. I was so happy. Most of you know I'm a enthusiastic Arsenal supporter, and yeah, it was a very good weekend for us. So I was really happy.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I met my friendly friends in this weekend, and we all Sunday and Saturday had family party. It was a little tired for me.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, so I didn't do anything too exciting. I'm not a hooligan, no. Do I look like one? I hope not. Yeah.
Maybe you were a hooligan, no?
No. There's actually, hooliganism here in the UK. It's not as bad as it used to be. It used to be quite bad before. But lately, in the last few years, it's become a lot, quieter. Not as bad. Um, yes. But yeah, you still have some very fanatical supporters of certain clubs, but not as much trouble. I think it's very controlled now. Security's become a lot more strict. They have more um, personnel at the stadiums and even outside of stadiums. Yeah. And Alex, how was your day?
Nothing special, I think.
Nothing special. The usual Monday.
Yeah, usual Monday. I wasn't able to play tennis with my friend. He can't do this today, so I must be there, but I'm here. So
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous. I haven't played table tennis for years. But
You
I
should download some virtual tennis and play with Alexandra.
yeah.
The best I can do is play on my smartphone.
Mm.
You know, the table tennis games. That's about it.
Yes.
All right, guys, let us get started. But before we do, I can hear a bit of an echo. I don't know where it's from. Maybe it's from Lydia. Lydia, if you're using speakers, maybe just turn the volume down a little bit. You know, if you're using speakers, that's fine. You can. Just make sure your volume is not too high, because then the microphone and the speakers
Yeah.
take a...
Recursing.
Yeah. Or if you have a headset, that would be also great. The headset, I think, may be the best option. All right. Thank you very much. For today's discussion starter, we'll discuss the differences between suburbs and, you know, the city life, or, you know, suburbia versus city life. I'm sure all of you know what suburbia means. Does anyone maybe doesn't understand what suburbia means?
Rural or hamlet? No?
Yeah.
Rural is more like a village. It's like far from the city, and suburbia it's around the city, not in the center.
Yeah. Suburbia would be further away, outside.
Yeah.
Any you know, city centers or main population. Suburbia is actually pretty populated, but it's not necessarily in the city or close to the city. Maybe just outside the city, and you have a lot of suburbs. In Australia we use suburbs quite a lot, and in I think in America as well. So the average American moves about 12 times in a lifetime. Well, actually, I can tell you that I have moved more than that already in my lifetime. Has anyone moved 12 times so far in their lives?
No, not yet.
It's pretty extreme, isn't it? Yeah.
What about friends? Maybe it's lonely for you now to travel a lot.
Sorry?
How about friends? Is it lonely for you to travel a lot? I mean, every time in a new place.
When it comes to friends, am I? Yeah. Well, it does, definitely. I have to admit, you know, that after moving from country to country or city to city, suburb to suburb, it does definitely affect your social life. You know, I'm pretty sociable. You may have already realized that, and I enjoy you know, having friends around, and you know, having a lot of friends.
Maybe now it's easier due to internet.
Absolutely, it does make it easier. Yeah, we can communicate. You know, we can see each other. You know, not that, you know, it's really strange. I had a discussion actually about this when it comes to long distance, you know, friendships and whatnot. It's strange, but once somebody leaves a city or, you know, a country, most of the time you're not gonna be in touch with those friends that you've left, or they will not be in touch with you for some reason or another. That's just the fact. But even though we have a lot of, you know, the technology is so easily available, it's at our fingertips. You might hear, what, you know, now and then something on Facebook, let's say, or social media, but not necessarily have a conversation like phone call, or maybe even, you know, Hangout or Skype. It's just strange. I'm just speaking from personal experience. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, so the average American moves about 12 times in a lifetime. Yeah. So let's have a listen to this podcast, and then we will discuss it. Okay, so here we go.
What type of region do you live in? Could you imagine living in a different type of region? What benefits are there to living in the suburbs? What does "you can't take the city out of the city, boy" mean? Suburbia or city life? Which style of living suits you best? Where you live says a lot about what is important to you. Your priorities change in each stage of life. Did you know that the average American moves about 12 times in a lifetime? Many families settle down in residential areas outside of the city. People often sacrifice the convenience and excitement of city life for the safety, comfort, and peace of the suburbs. Commuting to a job in an urban center becomes a way of life. Some people organize carpools with colleagues, while others rely on trains and buses. In the suburbs, children often walk to school and have friends and extracurricular activities in their own neighborhood. City life is more attractive to singles and students. Being able to walk or bike to work or school saves transportation costs and is better for the environment. A large city typically offers a culturally rich experience, including entertainment and food. While some people base their choice of residence on cost or necessity, others think about ideal lifestyle. Do you and your loved ones have what it takes to survive the strip malls and subdivisions in the burbs? Or will you always be proud city folks? Perhaps you prefer country living or something in between. A close-knit community in a small town may provide the best of both worlds.
Okay. I hope that was loud and clear. Did everyone hear it well?
Yeah.
Okay. So let us see. Let us see. Okay. So Suburbia versus city life. What type of region would you like to live in?
I would like to live in suburb. Oh, okay, Pavel.
Okay, sure. Go ahead since you started.
Now, I would like to live in suburbia because, you know, I think it has much more benefits than city life. Like, especially if you can live in a private house, you know, not in a flat. So you can hold your own yard, you can hold your own barbecue house, you can have your own gym, you can have your own studio, record studio if you want. And especially if you have some good neighbors, you know, if they're not just a bunch of vagabonds and you have pleasant neighbors. So I think it's much better to live in suburbs, but if you have a car, because if you can easily commute, if you want to go to the cinema and have, or to the center of the town and have its benefits. And you don't rely on some trains schedule or something like this, or you can come back at late night.
Very good. Yeah, very, very valid argument there. Let's see if anyone has a different opinion. Would anyone prefer city life?
As for me, I hope to have a two flat and a house in suburbia. I think it's perfect. So in winter and fall and spring live in flat, and then in summer move on to your house in suburbia.
Very nice. So you would like to be in both places, yeah?
Yes. I don't like to choose, so I choose the both.
You want the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Very nice. Yes, this is ideal. If you can manage to do that, if you can afford it, that will be the best decision, isn't it? Especially, let's say if you have work or business, you know, you need to be in a city center or close to the city, then definitely, you know, have a decent apartment in the city would be really, really good. All right. Anyone else would like to share their view?
I think it's for our country, it's very difficult to live in suburbia. I know people who lives in suburbia of Moscow, and we have many traffic jams and much traffic collisions. So it's very complicated to go from Suburbia to your work if you're working in Moscow itself. So I know people by myself who travels about 2 hours or even 3 hours to our institute when I was studying every day, every morning and every weekend, uh, uh, every morning and uh, so okay. For me, time is crucial. If you can't reach your work in an hour, I can't imagine I can go that far. So
Very true. Very true.
Yes, I agree with you because commute takes a lot of time. Commute is correct?
Yeah, to commute.
To commute, it takes a lot of time, and sometimes we spend time about 6 hours, not only 3, because yes, many roads now, I mean, around the Moscow are repaired and
are being repaired. Yeah.
Yes, it's continued.
It's still in progress. It's in progress. It hasn't finished yet. Yeah.
Yes, it's difficult to go to go out and come back again in Moscow after weekends. I mean.
Yeah.
It's
we
very
have
difficult
very
from Moscow.
difficult traffic between a suburb and part of the cities.
Especially if accident, we can stuck in traffic jam, and be there a lot of time. Yes.
Yeah, it's maybe true for Moscow for.
Yes,
But,
I mean about.
Yes, but I, for example, live in Suburbia near the Minsk, and we almost all have car, and yes, and with help car we can go to work, we can go to university or school. I think it's maybe fast because our way take about 20-30 minutes. Yes,
You're lucky.
yes. So we have a traffic jam too in the morning and in the evening, but especially near weekends, and we unhappy have collisions too sometimes. But I think it's can be in anywhere. And for example, I prefer to live in suburban because we have a lot of benefits with comparison city live. Yes, I agree with article when people may be more younger or single, they more prefer live in big city because it may be more interesting. They have a lot of a lot of maybe pubs, yeah, cinema and restaurant maybe. But for family, especially when they have children, more likely live in suburban.
Yeah. Very good point. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty common sense. I mean, we can all distinguish the benefits when it comes to suburbia compared to city life. It depends on the individual, and also it's a lot more expensive to be renting or purchasing property, close to the city center, because that's just how it goes. Yeah, it's difficult for families to be raised, anyways, or for kids, I mean, to be raised. What does this last statement mean? You can't take the city out of the city boy. Who can explain this or simplify it for us?
That means that he will be unhappy in any suburban area.
Good, yeah. So once a city boy, always a city boy. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So if you like to live in a city, you always enjoy it, and you can't take the city out of this person. Basically, you can't make them move and live in a suburb. They're just not going to.
Yeah, you cannot force him to like the benefits of suburban living.
Yeah. Very good. All right. Okie dokie. Let's look at these words on the left, and let's match them to the definitions on the right. So, what do you say, Pavel? You can be the first one.
Number 1, stage. I think it's point D, a period of development.
Yes, very good. It's a period of development, stage.
Yes,
How would you use stage?
Our life.
Yes, a stage of our life. Good. Give me a longer sentence, please. Try to give us a detailed.
I reach a certain stage of my life. Is it better?
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you can say anything you like really to this. Everyone has or reaches this stage of life in a way. Maybe you want to live in a suburb, and maybe you had enough of the city life. When you become a little bit older, perhaps you have a family. You had enough of the busy and hectic hustle bustle of the city life, so you prefer a bit more quiet. Okay, 2, Cyril.
Settle down. To stay long term with a family or a partner.
Very good. Yes, this is pretty much what I was just saying. Yeah. Could you give us an example?
I think I can settle down by my own. I don't need. It's not necessary to be with a family or a partner. Because in my next sentence, I would like to say that I would like to settle down in Canada in foreseeable future.
Okay. Yes. Settle down in. Yeah, you could say that, but usually this term is used when you want to settle down, as in start a family, and finally have a partner.
Anyway, it doesn't change my sample.
Okay, that's fine. All right, no problems. 3, Stas.
Yeah, 3, sacrifice. I think it's C, to give up something you love.
Very good. What would you sacrifice?
What will I sacrifice?
I don't know. Give us an example.
It's quite not easy. Not piece of cake.
Or what would you not sacrifice? What would you? What wouldn't you ever sacrifice?
He sacrificed his life for his children. I don't know.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
That
So
sentence.
it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. You sacrificed your life. You can mean this in literal meaning. Maybe you saved their lives and you risked or you sacrificed your life. But in this case, what Pavel wrote, dedicate, is good. This is a different meaning. So if you want to sacrifice your life, basically, you have dedicated your whole life to, bring up your children, to raise them well, to educate them, pay for their education, their tuition, their upbringing. So you have worked really hard. So you have sacrificed everything. Or I've sacrificed my time to come and see you. Yeah, so we can use it in many examples. Very good. Natasha? Natasha, are you there? Your microphone is muted.
I think she's just left. I see.
Yeah, I can see darkness, but she's not there.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe her children needed her. Okay, Lydia.
Convince?
Again?
Convenience.
Yes, good. Convenience.
Something that suits your needs, makes life easy.
Yes. Yeah, very good. Something that suits your needs or makes life easier.
A life in a city, of course, it's more convenient than in suburbia, because here we have many opportunity to spend spare time.
Very good. Okay, so you feel that you feel that you have more time. Yeah, because it's not as busy, I guess. Okay, but you have used convenient, or you should use convenient, which is the adjective.
Convenience.
Yeah, convenient with a T. It's the adjective, but convenience would be the noun.
It is convenient to live in a city.
You see, in that case, it's convenient with a T, the adjective.
I should give example with the adjective?
No, with this noun. Convenience.
Convenience.
Okay, can anyone help? Can anyone try to use this in a sentence?
City has more conveniences.
Okay, good.
Like that. Or has more conveniences than suburbs.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, excellent. Good sentence. And Pavel has also given us one. So when I lived in the city, I had so many conveniences. Yeah. Or you can say, the convenience of living in suburbia or in a suburb appeals to me more than the hustle and bustle of the city life. Yeah, because in the city life it's very busy. Yeah? Everyone's moving, you know, things are happening. You don't have really, and convenience, you might have conveniences there as well, you know, but perhaps not, I don't know, certain things you might not have there. Hospitals, I don't think you'll find many. You'll have to go a little bit outside of the city center, let's say, if you're living in a city center. Your children, where will you take them to? In nursery or school? Again, you're going to have to go a little bit outside. So good luck traveling in and out every day. Okay, 5. Xenia.
Suburbs. It's a large residential areas outside of the urban center.
Good.
There are a lot of convenience in suburbs.
Yes, fascinating. There are a lot of conveniences in suburbs. Okay. 6. Alex?
Couple. I'm quite not sure about this, but maybe it's an arrangement in which 2 or more people share driving days.
Yes, good. An arrangement in which 2 or more people share driving days. Is this new for you?
Yeah, and
Yes.
not the word. I think it's more the meaning of that. We don't have this in Russia, maybe. We are quite unsure. So it's between family members or even between neighbors
Yep.
or you have to do an arrangement with some of your neighbor that he or she can drive you to city. Yes?
Yep.
No, it's not necessary to city. They have carpool lanes in the city, inside the cities. So it means that you can use this carpool lane if
If you have a
you
passenger.
are two, yeah, you are two or more in one car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. Yeah, we don't have this.
Yeah, well, actually, let me give you an example here, okay? Or let me picture it for you. Basically, let's say if um, my son goes to the school, let's say my neighbor's children and my children go to the same school. So I gotta drop off my son and pick him up from school. So does my neighbor. So myself and the neighbor can take turns. So let's say, okay, this morning, why don't I will pick up or I will drop off your children with my son to school and pick them up as well. And on this other day, maybe Tuesday, you can do that. So this is a carpool. We are, taking turns. One day I will do the carpool, and the next day you can do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So it's taking turns. It's in a way helping out.
Yeah, of course.
So it's very convenient. If you know somebody that lives in your area and they go to the same school, the children go to the same school, instead of you going there every day twice and your neighbor does the same thing, why don't one of us has a break or does something else that needs to be done, and then the other one takes a break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see.
It's pretty logical. A lot of people do this actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 7. Natasha, I believe you were absent for a couple of minutes. Do you want to do 7?
Sorry. Wow. I'm sorry. Colleagues, yes?
Colleagues.
Colleagues, I'm sorry. It's people you work with, yes?
Yeah, very good.
And the sentences I have to...
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. I prefer to have friendly and clever in our job colleagues.
Good. You don't have to say job. You can just say, I prefer to have friendly and...
in professional field, yes?
Yes, that's right. So colleagues are the people at your work. So if you are you're teaching a medical subject at university, you have some other lecturers or professors that are also there. So you prefer to have friendly but still professional colleagues.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Good sentence. Okay, Pavel?
Extracurricular activity. I think it's point G, a sport, club, or class that is attended outside of the school time.
Very good. Okay, has anyone heard of this before?
I know what does mean curriculum.
Okay.
So it's some kind of schedule or school schedule.
Yeah.
Of the classes. So if it's extracurricular activity, so I suppose that means that it's after this schedule. So let's say self-explanatory. A G.
Yeah. So it relates to curriculum, good. But extracurricular activities, like Pavel got it right. It's like a sport club or class, which happens after school hours. All right. So can you give us a sentence, Pavel?
Now children don't have extracurricular activity.
Okay, good. Is it common to have this in your home city?
It used to be, but now I don't think so.
But what if, for example, I was studying at school, and I was doing judo at my free time. Can I call it extracurricular activity? But it was not in the school. It was somewhere else.
Well, if it's not organized by the school, then it's different. This is your, your own hobby or your own, sporting activities.
Yeah. So it should be organized by the school.
Yeah, extracurricular activity. It's common. We have this here. It's offered by almost all schools. Yeah.
Yeah. For example, in university, they have curricular activity, but it's going to be less common every day, I think.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right, should we move on? 9. Pavel? Oh, sorry, Cyril.
A strip mall. A strip mall. I think it's. This is new for me, but I think it's a row of stores. Each store has an entrance from outside.
Yeah, very good.
Because strip and a row.
Strip mall. Yeah, strip.
Yeah, like a stripe, like a strip or a row, a line.
Yes, yeah. In this case, it's more like a line. Yeah, like a row of something.
It's like outlets, yeah? I think they have strip mall scheme.
Yeah, one next to the other. Yeah, like a row of stores or shops.
Yeah, it's often in teenager movies like the let's go to the strip mall.
Yes, here in the UK also it's very, very popular, very common. Actually, not far from me, there is basically in the center. It's an open area, huge car park. Yeah, so people park their cars, and then you have all the shops kind of around, or maybe in a U shape.
We call it trade center.
Yeah, trade center. Other names for it. Yeah. Okay. Did you give me a sentence? I think you did. No.
It's quite often to teenagers to hang out in the strip malls.
Yes. Good. All right. Good sentence. What about 10? Stas?
Subdivisions. It's a difficult question, but I think it's residential areas where the type of housing is similar throughout.
Very good. Yes.
Yeah. And I think it's more difficult to make the sense with this word.
Yeah, subdivisions.
Government subdivision must service to the civil people. I don't know.
The civilians?
Civilians, yeah.
Okay, yeah. These are common here in the UK as well. We have these. They all look alike. The housing is very similar. They all look the same. Yeah, so they're all subdivisions.
Same style.
Pardon? Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear. Cyril.
I mean like in the common style.
Oh yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
And I think it is forbidden without special permission to build your house in some other style.
Correct.
I'm not
That's
sure
exactly
if
right.
it's true. Yeah.
They won't allow you.
Yeah.
You can't even paint a different color. It has to be the same
No,
color.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It would be very
will
boring.
ruin the whole
Very boring to live that those subdivisions. And the last one, Natasha.
Close knit. I think it's something that suits your needs to make life easier. Yes? No?
No.
No.
Oh, that's not the one.
I don't know. Love close knit.
Maybe B.
Yeah.
Strong and well established.
Yes, strong and well established. How do we use this? By the ways, what is this? A noun, a verb, an adjective?
I think it's an adjective.
Good.
It's an adjective.
Yes, it's an adjective. How can we use this in a sentence?
Strong and well established. I don't know. Maybe staff have to be strong and well established, and only in this situation we will have a good result of the job.
Very good. Yes.
Yes?
So staff, as in the work colleagues, have to be close-knit. Yeah, close-knit, which means they have to be, you know, there has to be a bond, a good relationship, strong.
Oh, so the knit is the irregular verb from a knot to knot, like a slip knot, no?
From a
Like
knot.
like a knot from a rope.
No, it comes from the verb knit.
Oh, knit.
Yeah, you know, when you're knitting a sweater or a jumper, you're knitting it, yeah?
What if I'm tying the rope? Is it knitting?
You're just tying the rope.
Yes.
But it's getting
Yeah.
there, yeah. So if you want to make a jumper, I think it's common in the Russian and Ukrainian culture that, you know, the women, they knit a lot. Yeah, they knit jumpers and clothing, or, you know, something interesting.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think
Knit.
Lydia, maybe I think you like to do this. Am I right?
So knitting is to knit is a synonym of the word wove, no?
Wove.
What is it, wove?
To wove.
Can you write?
Yeah, wove. Вязать, I think. I suppose. I'm not sure, but I will try to find it.
Knit, yes.
Yeah, it's related. It's related. Yeah, so you can see how this relates when we say close knit. When something is together, very close, you know.
Yes.
Imagine
Many common people want to be have a close knit family, I think.
Very good. A close knit family. Basically, with a family is they have a strong bond, strong relationship. They're all keeping in touch with one another. They're very close. And also, you can use it in our case here, Suburbia, a very close-knit community or society. You know, the houses are pretty much close together. The community is close-knit. They all know each other, know one another. So, close-knit. All right? All right, so let's see if someone can read this for us. Make it a bit smaller. Okay. Let's see. Lydia, could you read, please?
Yes. Where you live says a lot about what is important to you. Your priorities change in each stage of life. Did you know that the average American moves a lifetime. Many families settle down in a residential area outside of the city. People often sacrifice the convenience and excitement of city life for the safety, comfort, and peace of suburbs. Commuting to a job in an urban center becomes a way of life. Some people organize carpools with colleagues, while others rely on trains and buses.
Rely?
In the suburbs, you rely? Yes. Rely? No?
Yeah, rely.
Rely on trains and buses. In the suburbs, children often walk to school and have friends and extracurricular activities in their own neighborhood.
Okay, well done. Yeah, extracurricular activity.
Food. City life is more attractive.
Okay, excellent. Okay, Lydia, thank you very much. That was well read. Thank you. Let's get Ksenia to continue. Ksenia, could you continue, please?
Yes. City life is more attractive to singles and students. Being able to walk or bike to work or school saves transportation costs and is better for the environment. A large city typically offers a culturally rich experience, including entertainment and food. While some people base the choice of residence on cost or necessity, others think about ideal
Yeah, and the word before
lifestyle.
was necessity.
Necessity.
Necessity is, you know, the noun of something necessary.
Yes. Do you and your loved ones have what it takes to survive the strip malls and subdivisions in the burbs? Or will you always be proud city folks? Perhaps you prefer country living or something in between. A close-knit community in a small town may provide the best of both worlds.
Interesting. Well read, thank you very much. Okay, any other words that were unfamiliar here? I think all were quite understandable.
Burbs, it's shortened by suburbs?
Yes, yes. Suburbs is like suburbs, just short version of it. All right, very good. Okay. Before I let you go, we only have 4 minutes. Jeez, time flies. Okay, let's skip those questions and look at the vocabulary review. Okay, so here we have 5 sentences that need to be completed. So let's have a look. What's the first one? Alex.
There is a bookstore in the middle of the strip mall.
Yes, very good. Strip mall. Very good. It's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Second one, Pavel.
I'm looking for a carpool that heads into the city at 8 a.m. on weekdays.
Very good. Excellent. I'm looking for a carpool that heads into the city at 8 a.m. on weekdays. Okay, 3. Cyril.
Most of my colleagues live in Suburbia.
Yes, most of my colleagues live in Suburbia. Good. Stas?
We are thinking about settling down in your subdivision.
Excellent. We're thinking of, or thinking about settling down. And the last one, Natasha?
I don't know, maybe sacrifice my love and weather for a safer neighborhood.
Good. I sacrificed my love of theater.
Of theater, sorry.
Theater for a safer neighborhood. Excellent. Yes. Maybe this person loved going to the cinema or theater, but had no safety. There's a lot of crime in the city. So, you know, they prefer a safer neighborhood. than going to the cinema all the time. All right, then we have these sentences below. Choose the correct word or combination of words that are the closest in meaning to the highlighted or word in bold. So, Lydia.
City life is convenient for us at this stage in our lives. Period. Period.
Yes, stage here means period.
Period.
Very good. Excellent. Second one, Ksenia?
We don't want to sacrifice our social life by moving to Suburbia. Give up.
Good. Give up. You don't want to give up your social life. I love going out. Okay, 3, Alex?
My colleagues threw me a party when I moved away. Work friends?
Yes, colleagues, yeah, work friends. Nice and easy. Okay, 4, Pavel?
When you live in a tight community, everybody knows your name.
Yeah, very good. Close-knit means tight. Tight.
Sorry, I have to go to my next class. So
No problems, that's fine. Good to see you, Pavel. See you next time.
thank you.
All
Goodbye.
right. Bye-bye. Okay, Cyril, the last one.
The convenience of fast food is why so many people are unhealthy. Effortlessness.
Ah, good. Yeah, it's B. How do we pronounce this?
Effortness.
Effortlessness.
Effortlessness.
Yeah,
Effortless.
it's tricky. Effortlessness. Yeah.
Effortlessness.
Actually, it's not very common to use this, but it exists.
Yeah, this is true.
All right, excellent. Well done, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to let you go. Are there any questions on this?
About link?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the link. Don't worry. I think everything was pretty well understood. You guys didn't really have any major
But
problems.
I find out some new words for me.
That's very good. Yeah, I'm glad you did. I'm gonna give you the link right away as soon as I locate it. On my ever expanding file here. Here you go. Okay, can you see it? All right. Okay, there you have it. Very nice to see you all. Have a lovely evening.
Yeah.
I hope to see you guys tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Okay. Take
See
care.
you tomorrow. I hope.
Okay,
All right.
goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.